Okay. So, uh, this unit is finally promoted after however long it's been. 3 days or something. Yeah, 3 days. 3 days is a while to wait around, I guess, but no. Okay, wait. Help, sir? Having trouble breathing? What are you talking about? Huh. This does look a tad tight. The factory must have been a little off with your measurements. Can't feel extremities. Face is turning blue and your limbs are turning red. That's not good. Too colorful. That defeats the whole purpose of the ninja costumes to begin with. Zoe will see you for sure. Use your brain, specialist. Perkins, are you sleeping? On the job now? Okay, so Perkins is dying, I guess. She's on the move. Let's go, Perkins. Still feel a little guilty about this, sir. That's why I'm a lieutenant and you're a mere specialist. I had my conscience removed by a witch doctor the day I made sergeant. Now come on. Keep it in a jar on my desk. Keeps it in a jar on his desk, huh? Interesting, right? Conscience in a jar on his desk. That might be a little bit troubling if it wasn't funny. I don't know. Okay, wait. Where we're going, I'm going to follow Zoe. Yeah. Huh, the ancient lamp. Wonder what she wants here. Looks like she's examining some of the old devices. So maybe if I reverse the polarity of the neutron flow, that'll... Oops! Oh man, I hate it when she says that. She's leaving, sir. We follow? Of course we should. Oh, unless we're slaughtered by the hostile critters that just popped up behind us. Oh yeah, that's hostile critters, alright. To the side. So I want to make sure to get the maximum amount of damage going. Basically a full board of units. Now it's a full board of dead units. Bigfoots and spider wasps fighting together? How the heck did that happen? If I had to guess, I'd say whatever Zoe did caused it. How do you figure that, sir? It's Zoe. He has a point. Well, can't let our massive number of incredibly painful injuries stop us. We're on a vital mission here. I thought we were following Zoe around just to satisfy our own curiosity. Of course not. I'm the type who'd break the trust of a subordinate and endanger someone else's life. No. Am I the type of person? The type who'd break the trust of a subordinate and endanger someone else's life just for my own selfish whims? Well, I mean, hey, let's catch up to Zoe. I'll get answers even if it kills Perkins. Zoe? She just left us. What did she want? Where did she go? I apologize, but I can't answer. We're in the midst of one of our most important festivals. According to the tradition, all outsiders who come to us during the festival must be tested on the crucible of battle. Surely that doesn't include us, right? I mean, after all, we've been through together. We're practically family, honorary raiders, right? Right? Alright. That's an alarming number of the big ranged mammoths. Alright, Morgan and Perkins, you guys gotta move to the back, one row back, because oh wait, I can't promote that with that, okay. I mean, hopefully this does the trick, right? Take out the front row. Now I gotta not die to these guys. Of course it stuns the ranged frag. Why wouldn't the ranged frag get stunned at the most inopportune of times? Like always. Oh, there's one battle down. Oh, this one's easier. I will actually manage to get out of this one without too much issue. The cannon mammoths are way weaker than the missile mammoths. Way weaker. Okay. Oh, that one survives, but it's not gonna matter. It's a lot of... oh no. Ugh. Let's see, what sort of units do I want to bring to this battle? I'll bring the snake here just in case. Oh, those are both blocking. It's even more lame. And this one looks really annoying, honestly. Possibly even the most annoying out of all the ones I've seen thus far. I'll bring a snake just because I can. Of course, of course. That almost takes it out. I guess in the end it's not that bad, but it does look pretty bad when you enter the fight. Sir, it hurts. Can't hear you, Perkins. My ears are bleeding. Kinda bad. Might be kinda deaf now. Anyway, Elder House, now that we've gone through your beatings, tell us what Zoe was doing here. I told you before, I can't answer. Why do you not ask her yourselves? Surely that would have been easier than fighting against my warriors. But we are. I don't think my elbow is supposed to bend in two places. Yeah, probably not, Perkins. Well, I feel like a total failure. I've been following Zoe around all day, and all we have to show for it is an addiction to painkillers. Sir, look, there she is. She's setting up something. Now she's walking off. Quick, Perkins, this may be our chance. Let's see what she was doing. She set up some kind of sign, but it fell down in the wind. Well, let's go see what it says. It says, defense system testing in progress. Do not approach. Oh. This is the best day of my life. Okay. So we go back to the outpost and... Aha! That's actually... Where does she get all this stuff? Where did she get these? These are something I've never even seen before. They're like the Mega Watchtowers, but like... less damage? More health? I don't know. Alright, anyways. Time to go... wreck these things if possible. Oh, those fucking chemical turrets are gonna be annoying. Oh, they're not. They're all immune to fire too, except for those. But you know what I mean. All immune to fire except for the watchtowers, which I guess makes up for the fact that the watchtowers are so insane. So insanely durable, I mean. The lightning towers are also pretty durable, and that's gonna be an issue. Just like the chemical tower. I don't like the chemical tower. It's kind of annoying. Chip damage. Okay. I gotta kill these things in the next turn, where they kill everything. Oh my gosh, LT, Perkins, are you guys okay? No, I'm sick of this, Zoe. I order you to answer. What the hell have you been doing today? What were you doing at the ancient lab in the Raider Sanctuary? What? Have you two been following me? Answer. Okay, sheesh. I was researching defensive structures to make improvements to our own. I was looking over the automated weapons of the ancient lab that Perkins saw and asking Elder House about the ones the Raiders used. Where do you think the cannon towers came from? Oh, that makes sense. So Perkins and I got clawed at, stomped, and shot up for basically nothing. Don't worry, sir. You get used to it. Phew. Now I can get back to what I was really doing. Ah, yes. Defensive structures. There's quite a few defensive structures that she had there. And none of them are ones that I actually can build. I can build them, but they will end up sucking. And not just a little bit either, but like massively sucking. what are we looking at here? We're looking at lumber replenishment. Alright, time to use up all my widgets, as always. I'll build a chemical tank. Peacekeeper, what was I doing? Peacekeepers? I was doing peacekeepers, yes. Peacekeepers and soldiers. That was the new plan. Would be nice if I could like pin the machine gun turret to the top of the factory instead of having the nomad pins there, because you know what I mean, right? It's kind of annoying to just have the scroll down the entire time, or the entire way every time. No, okay. Wait, I wanna actually promote something, because I have something to promote. I can promote this? Yes, I can promote it. 2 days of promotion time available. And now steel is back to regular whatever yeah, whatever. Okay. Nothing there. Okay, cool. Bogan's house. This guy should be alive. He is? Okay. Let's see, do I remember what I was doing here? I was using the wimps. I was using these. And then what sort of tank unit do I want to promote or get SP for from this fight? Well, honestly, I'm going to use the heavier tank this time. It could use some SP. Now there are a bunch of other units, so it's... Wait, what am I even doing? I don't even need a... I could do something completely different that would work just as well. I want to do the Kim tank, yeah. And then chuckers are crushing damage, but I don't really want to bring them here. This thing is also crushing damage. It has crushing damage. I'll bring this to this fight, because, you know, it might be useful for once. There's other good infected that can do crushing damage, like, you know, these guys might be good. I mean, they are still about the same as wimps. And by about the same, I mean, like, kind of worse, because they cost a lot more to heal. If you ever happen to get yourself one of the, not the advanced crawler, but the archetype crawler, that thing is, like, really good for this fight. You know, I should actually do full free-to-play formation. Do I need this here? No, I don't need this. I don't need that there either. I want to test and see if the Kim tank can actually take out the armor in one shot, or if it needs to... I do need multiple, okay. So the light Kim tank is still very good, but if I wanted to do it full free-to-play properly, then I'm gonna need something else that does good damage. Soldiers, maybe soldiers. Anyone out here does good acid or fire damage? I'm not feeling any of these guys. I don't think any of these guys are don't think any of these guys are going to be what I want to use. I'm just going to use the trebuchets. Why? Because the trebuchets have fire damage. Of course, I do gotta... Wait, no, that was the wrong thing. I gotta reset if I lose a wimp before I can start attacking with the wimps. Yeah, that's much better. Hit him with a fire burn. Use that. Acid capsule on this guy. And that should be completely done. Start with the wimp and see how it goes. Yeah, 191. That's a lot of acid. That is technically why I bring the trebuchets too, because they have crushing damage just like the wimps. The heavy chem tanks would probably like, you know, way better versus this thing's armor. But it's not like it really matters. I'm about to just win anyways, even though I'm gonna lose like half my units. I lost my main crushing damage, so that's bad. Can I survive this though? Got 2 turns till the stone throw is available. This guy's got 200 health. And I got a pass. Now if I gotten one more wimp attack off, that would be perfect. Okay. So clearly, using that is not a good idea. I'm gonna use a heavier tank, because that at least has some form of, you know, actual damage that's not fire damage. Trebs can basically handle the armor shred anyways. As long as the wimps can actually, you know, hit for crit, that's not the best. Technically, I have a few other units that would technically work as a front line here. You know, either the fucking zombie or the other thing, but I think I just got pretty unlucky with the rolls on the last boss attempt here. Yeah, check it out. This guy's done for now. Well, maybe not done for, but close enough. I do want to make sure to hit it with the tank at least once. Even if it costs me a unit, because I want the SP for the tank as well. And then it gives a bunch of teeth and vials and stuff, so, you know, not a bad chunk of SP. Perhaps a bit costly on the losses as far as lumber goes. I mean, definitely a bit costly on the losses as far as lumber goes, but it's not like I really care about that at this point. I mostly care about getting the SP on the unit that needs it. And since the wimps are practically guaranteed to die by the end of the fight anyways, I mean, why not, right? Why shouldn't I, you know, use them to kill it? Now, if I ever got, like, one of the, you know, arch crawlers, now that might be good. This is, like, the only... I mean, most zombies do have, like... A lot of them do have a physical damage type. Like, the Arch Hunter, it might be really good. It's got, you know, like... 108, blah 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 blah. Definitely not as good as the Crawler. The Crawler, like, almost guarantees... sort of fills both the roles of doing damage and not having to be on the front row and die like a wimp, so you know. I should check the ocean. Why should I check the ocean? Because the Kraken's alive? Oh yeah, yeah. The Kraken is alive. I forgot about the other day when I gave up on fighting the Kraken for the day. Although I did know I should check the ocean, so whatever. Clearly. Okay, that's a bad first attack. I'm not accepting that. That's even worse. That's just as bad. That's just as bad again. That's, again, bad. Okay, I can live with that. But I can't live with that. Or that. Or that. Or that. Okay, maybe. Maybe. Come on now. Just don't poison. Okay, never mind. Best first attack yet. Okay, poisoned again. I need is just the first poison to not poison either of the boats, right? Is it really that hard? Apparently it is. Not like I've already done it like half a dozen times with this exact formation without ever getting poisoned, with managing to get a single... to not get poisoned on the first acid. There we go, finally. Finally an actual attempt has begun. Actually get a shot at clearing the boss. Isn't that crazy? Not that I... Tentacles, annoying. But I don't... Okay, thank you. Thank you, game. I appreciate it. I do appreciate that. Ah, yes, very, very, very nice. Very nice indeed. Very good. By very good, I mean very bad, because why would you do that? Trying to not lose everything. But no, losing everything is required this time around, I guess. I mean, I guess losing the frontal boats is somewhat to be expected. Alright, cool, cleared. Annoying, but yeah. Heal him up. Wonder what I'm doing. You know, if I knew what I was doing, maybe I would know what I was doing. I've said that so many times, I think. Like, why do I even say that? Is there any point to it? Like, it's quite obvious, I don't know. I don't have any fucking idea what I'm doing, right? But I still go out and I say the random fucking things. It's like, oh yeah, I should talk. Like, blah blah blah. Why shouldn't talking be good? Yeah, no, talking. Yeah, no.